Hey there, it's Deb Evans with Deb Evans Consulting and Jack Monson.
Hey, what's going on?
Jack Monson with Kigo and Social Geek Radio. We've got some
Seems like old times already.
I know. Remember remember back in our Hangout days? Google Hangout?
Oh yeah, Google Hangout. Back when people actually used Google
I
Hangout. That
know.
was that was a good program. I liked Google
I
Hangout.
did too. And so that brings up to, what are we doing today? So everybody knows me and I love this video thing. You not so much. You like to
I'm a
podcast.
radio guy. I got a face for radio, Deb.
No, you don't. So we're going to do an official handoff, I guess, or so to speak, of Social Geek Radio is going to be in the loving, caring, very competent hand. There he goes. Oh, Jack Munson.
The official handoff is coming my way. Thank you,
There you
Deb.
go. You got it.
And thank you for still supporting Social Geek Radio and being our premier sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out at socialgeekradio.com.
Cool.
We've got a new show. It's season 9 starting this week. A new show will be airing this Wednesday, and topics will include what the heck is going on with Facebook, all of these changes with organic reach, and does it matter anymore? What should we do? We've got a few tips and some things to try there when it comes to organic content. We're also going to talk a little bit about what we're going to talk about today on this video, and that's some tips for IFA 2018.
Yeah. I mean, so the first tip, everybody's love it or hate it, there's always an app. So we've got to download the app. And I tell you, there
we go.
I've got it. And I've got my schedule laid out. I've starred, the exhibitors I want to go see. I've even added my own, and a lot of people don't know this, you can add to the calendar, people that you're going to meet. Like if Jack and I were going to have a one-on-one at 2:00 and wherever it might be, you can add that information to the app so that everything's right there and you've got it. So
very
I've
cool.
All this little, who I'm going to sit with at the special session or the breakfast you gotta have the app.
Excellent. Yeah. And you can go in and check off which exhibitors you want to check out, right? So shameless plug, stop by the exhibit hall and go to booth 332 and 334. That's the Kigo booth. And you can play me in a round of Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch. And at the end of the show, we're going to give away a Nintendo Switch. So
cool.
Yeah. So stop by and play. And then we're going to have a whole bunch of other swag to give away as well. One of my favorite things, and I actually have this on my laptop. You can stop by the Kigo booth and get one of these.
What is it?
It's a little slider to cover your camera. So the government or other people can't spy on you.
Cool.
So stop by and we'll give you a few of those or pop it right on your laptop there at the booth.
You guys give away such cool things. I mean, I have the selfie stick. I've got the hot pad. I still use those things.
Yeah. It's usable stuff. We're not in it for the fluff. We're in this for utility, right?
That's right.
Stop by, pick up some stuff, and say hi to our whole IFA Kigo crew is going to be there. Our CEO, Rick Batchelor, will be there. Zach Dickens, Leanne Caruso, Paul Hatcher, and Matt Herndon from our team will all be there. So stop by and we'll play a little Nintendo and give away some fun stuff.
Very good. So now you're getting into IFA early because you're going to do Franchising Gives Back this year.
Yes. I'm excited. You're the one that got me into this last year. And so I signed up for it again this year. I think we're doing some cool stuff at a local school there in Phoenix. Probably some painting and some fun projects for the kids there. That's on Friday. That would be the 9th, if I have my date right, or maybe that's
Friday's the 9th.
Friday's the 9th? Okay, good. See, I'm ready for IFA. My days are all screwed up already. When you go to a conference like this, who knows what day it is. Right. So Franchising Gives Back. If anybody is coming to IFA 2018 and you've got the availability to come in a day early, I think there still are some slots open. Usually they fill up quick, but check out franchise.org that's where you can sign up for Franchising Gives Back. But if we don't see you until later in the weekend, that's cool too. A couple of other things I wanted to mention. On Sunday, I'm hosting a roundtable at the Marketing and Innovation Summit. The subject is using Facebook and social media for franchise development. So we did a roundtable like that at a couple of other recent shows. It was pretty popular. So we're doing one at the IFA this year. And then I'm doing another roundtable on Tuesday at the Business Solution Roundtable. And that's specifically about tips and trends with Facebook advertising. And my co-facilitator for that will be Matt Kowalski from Soccer Shots. He's their new COO. Cool. And but he's a really smart marketing guy as well. So he's going to be joining me at that roundtable talking about Facebook ads. So that's
Very good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I'm exhausted already. Look at this week.
Yes, and don't forget, everybody that's going to be tweeting. I love those that don't tweet all year, come out of the woodwork. And that's okay. I'm not bashing them because
it's okay. It's better than never doing it. But
never doing it, but they're really good, and they'll use the hashtag IFA 2018, and it's my clip notes. I mean, that's how I keep track of everything I'm digesting and sharing. So,
that's a really good point. There are a lot of people that write up nice summaries of what happened at the event, and you always do a nice summary and put together using some of the programs with the Twitter feed coming right in.
Yeah. And
some of our other friends like Thomas Scott, I know he always ends up writing a few blogs at the end of the show. So if you want to be included in on some of this, I call it the IFA's digital yearbook, right? That's right. You gotta participate, and maybe you'll show up in some of the summaries afterwards.
Yeah. We'll throw all those tweets in there because it really is a good synopsis of because you can't go to everything.
No.
Every session, and you can't. So I got to see if you're sitting in one and I'm sitting in another, and anybody that's coming with a group as you are, break up, go to different sessions. Don't sit next to your buddy all the time.
Yeah, that's a good point. You see some of the IFA members, especially some of the suppliers that are bringing, half a dozen people, a dozen people, something like that. Don't all sit together. You work in an office together all day long. You can get by without each other for a few days. Split up and go meet some new people. And I always like to tell people at this event and others, walk up to somebody you've never met before, who you have no idea who they are. They may be able to help you down the road. Maybe you'll be able to help them down the road. But, just introduce yourself. There's a lot of people who this may be their first time, or they've never been to a franchising event before, and they might not know anybody. So, walk up and say hi. Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. We're not. No one else should be. Well, we're not.
Right.
So while you are taking over Social Geek Radio and getting those podcasts out, and we're going to tune into this one this week, I'm going to be diving more into what I love, which is video, and some social media training and video conferencing. So anyone that's interested, I hope, to share more when we're in Phoenix at IFA. But until I see you in just a couple of days, Mr. Monson, I will follow you on Twitter at Jack Monson.
Right.
And follow Social Geek Radio.
And follow Deb Evans at DebCE on Twitter.
Very good. So, we'll see each other very soon.
All right. See you in Phoenix. Safe travels, everybody.
Safe travels.